Alright, now I think we have audio. Alright, let's try that again. Everybody already knows what's going on, so the audio is good, it should be, and this is brought to you by patrons. You can check them out by going to the patreon.com/TooMedToo and find one of the tiers that is perfect for you. And we got a couple people coming in right now. We have Kylo Customs and Rural Farm Boy. Hello, peoples.
Michael!
What's going on?
I've got some scratchy background on you, brother. You got some kind of scratchy sound going on behind you.
It's my balls. How's that?
It's still there. I don't know how you went and worked StreamYard this time, but I can see me down on the bottom, and then I can see you right up top of my screen on YouTube. So I guess I don't have to have my second screen then. I can do it all from right here. Well, no, I can see the chat.
Alright, well, if the sound's messed up still.
There, it's getting lower, whatever it is. I mean, it's still there, but it's not as noticeable. Dale, cat. That mean Rez shouldn't be far behind. No work tonight, Dale. He says he crashed early. There.
Alright. Alright.
Now that sounds great. That sounds great.
Alright. Yeah, it was, I don't know. It was my microphone. But,
okay.
You know, it is what it is.
Well, you killed Ninja on the list, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So who do we got starting off today? We got I'm not sure what's going on with Kylo. I think Kylo's got some Jawas. He's going in and out. Rural Farmer, we got him with us, of course. And we got Dale in the chat, and we have Kat in the chat. So thanks for stopping by. Yeah, what I was getting ready to say is, so rumor has it, I've been cleared to go back to work, and I'm actually cleared to go back on Monday, and they said, okay, can you work today? And I was like, well, I should have said yeah, and then sued them because, and you know, made a couple $1 million, and I could retire. But you know, I was like, I'm not cleared till Monday, and I didn't even check to see if they sent me my schedule or whatever's going on.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, when are you set to go? Morning, afternoon, evening?
No idea. No. It's been just a whole thing, getting transferred back and forth and everything. You know, and then it had to go through corporate to get my medical leave done, and then you know, one manager had to talk to another manager, but it had to be done in triplicate and blah blah blah, whatever BS. So
as they do.
You know, so I am you know, doing my normal simulcast on Facebook and with the Facebook group and YouTube, and we have it on Periscope and Twitch. I also have it going on Live It right now. So if you hear me talking to people and thanking them because I am going for the Best Potential event on Live It, and I came in first last week. It's a month-long thing, and the second phase ends today, and I'm in 6th. So you know, we're trying to get up there and get some of those points.
Yep,
so,
I was there in the chat room a few hours back with you, and that's
you
where
were.
It was about 6.
Rural Farm Boy is one of the people from you know, the Star Wars Twitter or YouTube that has followed me over to Live It, along with Kylo Ren Flores.
Yeah, Miss Chris is there.
She sure is.
Tonight, yeah.
All right, Rural. Well, I haven't talked to you at all, so let's just get right into it.
No.
My I did my normal stream that I've been doing for the Mandalorian, but I was flying solo at the end, and it was by the time I start doing my review, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, so I've been up all night, and I was kind of tired, so I just did a short one for about a half hour or an hour or so. What did you think about the Mandalorian?
Well, firstly, on Friday, yeah, you did go do your review early in the morning, and well, I had you sitting with me on my Friday workday lunch break, which was a lot of fun. On that stream in the morning, you did. What did I think? Well, I don't go rate and rank or review, but because I don't know how to favor one any kind of Star Wars story over another. I also went into this. I know there was a shit ton of rumors flying around for what was it, the past month or so, that we're going to see this character played by this actor. And I went into it like I go into anything else without any kind of expects or wants. And some of it I just couldn't kind of buy into because I kept thinking, all right, Bo-Katan, I could possibly see because, yeah, she's a Mandalorian, but then a lot of friends and folks kept throwing Ahsoka Tano around and I'm thinking, but why? How? All right, now we're learning, yes, she's coming. And the thing that, I always say, I love all of these because I know they're not my stories. I'm not the one telling. Well, we're going to get to see what all that is. And I'm thinking maybe some friends having some expects. Don't expect too much. Just let them tell you the story because it's not going to go the way you think. We learned that in 2018, did we not? From Luke's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean that's one of the big things to come out of it is, episode 1 we possibly see Boba Fett at the end of it, and episode 1 of or so I'm just calling them episodes right now. So we're talking about season 1, episode 1. We see what is most likely Boba Fett. That has not been confirmed, although he's in the IMDb credits, but that doesn't mean anything because, anybody can put IMDb stuff in there. It's kind of like Wikipedia, but...
Well, he was shown for a reason. He was very much shown for a reason. We don't know what that reason is yet.
Yeah, and we don't know who it is, but, 99.9% sure it is Boba Fett, but... they could come out and say that it's not, and we kind of need to expect that. And, but there's going to be a lot of pissed off people if it's fucking not him. So, I don't know what to say because, who else could it be? Well, it could just be about a billion other clones that were made. But, but then there's a whole other conversation with aging and whatever with the cloning. But, so anyways, or it could just be somebody. Who knows? But that was a lot of people were upset then for episode 2 because they were expecting the Boba Fett show, and they got what people were calling fillers, which obviously they don't know too much because it wasn't a filler, and it ties into season 1 a lot of Easter eggs and not plot holes or whatever, but just adding to the story. Like I was saying, those people that are calling episode 2 or say that some of these episodes are fillers, they'd think that 90% of A New Hope is filler because you spend, the first 45 minutes, you see Darth Vader with his lightsaber killing some people, and then for the next, 45 minutes, you see some whiny brat going around looking for some robots and hanging out with some old dude. So, if you want to put it like that, it's there's people are just idiots. Is what it comes down to. But a couple of those idiots have been hanging out on the show and we have, basically I just tell them that they're stupid and they keep telling me why they're not. But whatever we gotta do to get some engagement.
Yeah, I was at work and I couldn't respond to the messages that you was sending my way. Yeah, that's.
Oh no, I'm just talking about with the show. When I'm doing the review, I'm not even talking about the whole cancel culture thing and the whole egg thing. I haven't even got into that yet. But I'm just talking about, like when I'm doing my review of the episode at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, trying to hang out with people. But it's interesting because, I'm meeting some people from Germany, all over the world that I wouldn't meet, and we're talking Star Wars because I'm on a live chat at 5 o'clock in the morning, which I would never do normally. So hang on, we're going to stop this right now because the important message, Rural Farm Boy, since 1983, has been saying Boba Fett is dead. Boba Fett is dead.
He's asking me that same thing in the chat right now. How do I feel about it?
Dale wants to know, Rural Farm Boy, how do you feel that for...
I'm going to take a minute. I want to ask 60 seconds and take 2 steps back.
Okay.
I want to touch on one quick thing that you were speaking just moments ago about. Some of our friends feel like Chapter 10 was filler. And it was early this week in my playlist, and I can't remember which show it was. I went to try and hunt it up to find out because I wanted to put it out in the Twitterverse and tag them for the credit for it. And listening to them, that they felt when it was going early on about folks were saying, well, Chapter 10 doesn't do anything. It doesn't say anything. It's like the monster of the week, but that's it. It was like filler. And then somebody made the comment that was on the show. It was 2 or 3 friends on the same show that they felt that filler was an insult to the storytellers and the story creators. And that hit me right upside my head. And I thought, you know what? That fella, you are exactly on point. I highly agree with that. That story is being told for a reason. It ain't to be for fans' expectations to be met. It's because the storyteller has something in mind. And you said that earlier, I want to say in your review, that we likely don't know what that is just yet. The whole story, this whole season's not finished. We still got more chapters yet to come. Does it tie to this? You don't know that. Just go along for the ride and be told a story. All right, that was my 60 seconds. It went over.
Yeah. So you can't call an episode filler until not even the season's over. Especially with something like this, compared to like something like Game of Thrones or whatever, where something might have happened in season 2 of Game of Thrones, and you don't know until season 6 what it really meant or what it was.
Yes.
And that's what this is. And people talking about how the frog lady, well, this that. Well, you know what? We don't know. Maybe in episode, or maybe in season 4. The frog lady's going to have some integral part to play. And because Din Djarin helped her out, she's going to pick his side or, whatever it is. So, you can't say, oh, this was a throwaway character and this and that. It's not like a book that you just finished, and that's the whole thing. This goes chapter by chapter. So it's like a book. It's not like a normal TV program where you have, this season to that season, or Law and Order SVU. Yeah, it's on season 22, and you have a little bit of story with characters, but it's all about, who got it in the butt this time and who did this to this, or, whatever is going on. Speaking of taking it in the butt, hey! I don't even know what that meant.
My brother!
Hey! Much love to my PA buddy up there.
I'm over for you, not up.
Well, so anyways, guys, I was having some issues, some technical issues. I don't blame it on Jawas because Jawas are part of the cancel culture. I got a really cool thing. I posted a picture on Twitter. It's a brand new recording setup for me, so this is brand new, so I kind of like struggled setting it up to where I can get it going. It's got different settings, but does it look okay, sound okay?
Yeah, dude, you're good.
Sounds great.
Because I got one for my office upstairs, and then Monday night I think I'm going to stream with you, or next time I'll stream from the Star Wars room, because I bought one for down there too.
All right. Yeah, you look good, you sound good. You looking good, brother.
You sound better
As
now
a-
than you did in past chats.
What's
I
that?
You sound better now than you have in past live chats, I think.
Cool. Good. I'm glad because I'm glad that it actually works. And it wasn't even that expensive too. It was a Black Friday deal I picked up.
Nice. A couple weeks early, but you know, you're here just in time. Rural Farm Boy is going to tell us about how he's been wrong for the last 37 years or 38 years. And he's about to tell us how he feels about being wrong for longer or almost as long as I've been alive. Hey.
I have no problem eating crow. That I've ate many a crow. But yeah, Dale wants to know, how do I feel about, because I've been touting for a long time and poking some friends saying, when they were saying gonna get some Boba Fett, and I'm like, no, he's dead. Last thing we saw, he's dead.
Up there somewhere.
And well, just like Mike, like we said some moments ago, or a time ago, that what we seen from the end of chapter 9 was that last couple shots of that fellow watching Din Djarin go speeding off back towards Mos Eisley with the armor that Cobb Vanth had. We see that fellow watching him. He's not named. And I thought, all right, well, not much story to tell. So if he's alive, tell me that story. When we meeting that crow. And sipping my spotchka.
Yes, sir. We got the spotchka going. So, yeah. But Kylo, I know this is kind of early, but you picked something up today? Or was it just ordered? Because I didn't think it was coming out until January.
Yeah, I picked something up today.
Baby Yoda with the eggs?
Yes, I did.
I didn't know that was out already.
Oh, it is. It is, my friend. It is. I have it. I will bring it. Hold on, I will have it. I'm sending for it now. My lovely assistant. Go get the baby.
Junior!
It is The Apprentice.
Yes. The heir to the dark side throne.
Where did you pick that up from?
GameStop.
Okay. I'll
So
have to check it out.
So I broke the system, so...
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to go. Maybe I'll take a trip there tomorrow and see.
He didn't call you a midget. He didn't call you a midget. He said, did you? Did you?
Jovi, thank you.
I got it.
No. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna put it up here in a second. Let me just my chart.
But yeah, getting back to, I don't know, something that we were talking about. Like people were upset then that Boba Fett didn't go. So, you got to think, we're told Ahsoka Tano, Ahsoka Tano is now canon in live action. Although we have not seen her, she has been mentioned in live action. So she is now live action canon. We might not see her until, most likely if we see her this season, it's going to be episode 5 because Dave Filoni directed that one. So episode 4 is probably going to be him going and picking up Cara Dune, my future wife, and
he ain't wrong.
See, even Real Farm Boy knows. Going in Apollo Creed, and he's gonna go pick them up because
Grief Karga.
You mean what the hell was his name? Chubbs from Happy Gilmore.
Yes, Chubbs.
Grief fucking Karga.
Apollo Chubbs. Leave Apollo Chubbs alone.
So he's probably going to go pick them up. which will be all of the footage we've seen in the teasers and the commercials. That will be the first. It's all done. The first 4 episodes are taken care of in that, and then it's all brand new shit we haven't seen before. So prepare to have your mind blown, and anything else. While you're talking about Cara Dune.
Funny enough that you bring it up, that there could be many different ways that we might be shown Ahsoka. That I say funny enough because in my Saturday playlist today, I had a bunch of shows, and I want to say it was 1 or 2 different ones that was a time apart. Some folks were kind of speculating that even in live action, it might be possible that we see her as a hologram and not actually on screen. Now, I'm not going to go and speak to that, but is that possible? Certainly.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely possible. Patrick just got home from work. I'm going to put this in here, even though he's going to say, no, I got to eat something and take a shower. I can't talk to you guys. Dude, my dinner's sitting on the fucking kitchen counter right now. And I'm covered in paint because I was painting. Real Farm Boy can tell you I was painting all day today.
Yes, I was there with him in the live chat. On Live It. I was waiting for Kylo to download Live It so he can come hang out with us too sometime.
God damn it, I gotta free up some apps on this damn phone to do it. Download Live It.
We had Rural Farm Boy and Kylo Ren Flores in there today, so hanging out with me while I was painting and streaming. But yeah, so it's like, I mean, that's the thing. She could be a hologram. We might just see her, and she might be fleeing, and like for whatever reason, we see her leaving, getting in a spaceship and taking off. And now, that sets up the live action Ahsoka. And then it's kind of like I've been saying, how we were going to have Solo 2 happen, and it got messed up because of COVID. It's not going to be a movie. It's going to be along the same lines as the Marvel shows, where you had Jessica Jones and
Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
Golden Shower Fist, or whatever the hell his name was. I don't know.
I'm glad I ain't familiar with Marvel.
It was on Netflix. So it was basically it was independent shows that were a couple seasons long each, and they had some crossover characters or whatever. Rosario Dawson played a nurse, and she ended up in every single one of the series as the nurse, and it takes place. I don't know where it takes place. Gotham, I guess. Is it Gotham? No, because it's Marvel, so it wouldn't be Gotham. That would be DC. But yeah, wherever it takes place. So it's like the same city, but it's like superhero over here, superhero. Daredevil's in Hell's Kitchen, and Luke Cage is in Harlem. So like they're in this. They're all in New York City. Oh, they're in New York City. What the fuck am I thinking? They're all in New York City, but it's a little bit different because they don't really meet up with each other. Here, a little bit they do, but they're independently. And then after a few seasons, all of them get together in one big final show.
You're not supposed to be on that tonight.
So like one series, that culminates with that. Well, that's what Solo, Solo is going to be. It's going to be a few independent shows, but it. And then they're going to run, and then they're going to end up as one thing at the end. And it's going to be, kind of like what they can be doing with this. I mean, the Cassian Andor series they can't do, but they can run the Ahsoka show if they want to simultaneously with the Mandalorian. I mean, this is just complete speculation, but they could. And, it's Din trying to find the, Ahsoka, but that's not the main focus. He knows that it's here, so it could be a couple. It could be a couple episodes going back and forth or whatever. But because what's going to happen? What's going to happen with Baby Yoda once he does meet up with Ahsoka?
Ask her for the tackles.
Is Ahsoka gonna say that she has to go do some dangerous missions, and he needs to watch watch the child for her for a little longer and keep her safe until she can come back and do something with him?
Or she might even go and say, I can't, he's not the one for me. What you need to do is take him and make a suggestion to where he could finally end up, possibly.
But, here it's so...
This is why I don't speculate, because before the story, there's too many variables. It can go so many ways. If somebody's going to have to be about something that happened after the fact, I would say that holds no weight because the story's been told.
Yep. So, I mean, it's there. I mean, right now it's just complete and all total speculation. And still we're speculating on what we're speculating on. So we don't even have any answers yet or anything close to answers.
Supposed to smell?
But yeah,
all right,
so
the only thing we got right now close to answers is for chapter 12, where some unexpected allies are going to be in that story. That's as close as we get. And the only thing we can guess that might means is your future wife and Grief Karga.
that's something to talk about, Rural. Make sure you got that right.
Yep.
Well, anyways, Rural, say
Yes.
what you say. Say what you say, bro.
Come again?
Say what you normally say. Because I got something to show you.
What's in the box?
Hang on. Boom.
Oh!
That's ugly.
I figured since you guys were still talking about the episode, I'd actually take it out of the box.
Nice.
In my opinion, is to be taken out and played with.
You can't use it. It's bad.
It's a lot smaller than I expected.
Yeah, so that's not maybe it was. I don't know.
It's bad.
Yeah,
Well
I did.
Well
I mean,
done for the Anakin Skywalker quote coming in there. Much smaller than I expected.
I mean, like the wife, she had said, Miss Jackie had said it would have been a lot cooler if they would have had some way of making a couple of the eggs like up like they're floating in there.
Yeah.
They're all, but that's the only downfall on it. But I think they did a good job with it.
I hated that episode. It was disgusting.
What was the price point on it?
$24.99.
Okay.
What did you buy?
Does
that one?
Smart.
Does Junior know that in real life lizards eat eggs all day long? That's how they survive. They go into other snakes, go to other snakes' nests, and lizards go into other lizards' nests and eat eggs. Not to mention birds and
I have a lizard. They don't eat eggs. They eat other stuff. My lizard doesn't eat eggs.
Well, that's because you have a domesticated one.
Yep. If you go out in the wild, I mean, search, go Google images of lizards eating, and it's going to be eggs and whatnot. Is one of their main things. That's what they do. They go and they slither up onto the eggs, and they just go and eat them because that's what they do. They're lizards. So,
It's disgusting.
But yeah, I was glad they acquired this bad boy, and it's one less one.
Did I just see the apprentice has stolen the master's ball cap? Get her back there again. She was wearing a ball cap the last weekend.
Get behind me.
She's wearing your ball cap.
He never put it on, so he's wearing his Steelers one instead.
Oh, the apprentice setting the master up for a fall.
Yeah, well, she's taking advantage of the situation.
Sorry for the derail. I'll carry on.
So we don't have any plot yet for next week's episode.
Just a synopsis.
But on I mean, we don't have anything. But we do have Sasha Banks, Gina Carano, Giancarlo Esposito, and Carl Weathers listed for that episode, which would kind of make sense, but we don't have, Ahsoka on there. We might not even see Ahsoka this next episode. That's what I'm saying. People are all, I mean, if you watched my video, I was screaming and yelling, and I'm flailing my arms. I'm surprised I didn't wake Danielle up, at 5 o'clock in the morning, screaming and going crazy because I was. Like, I even think when I posted, I was like, I'm embarrassed by my reaction. Watch it. Because they're like, when I was going crazy, I told a couple other people, I was like, make sure you watch this because it's pretty insane the way my reaction was. Because, it's like, finally, all of these cartoons we watched, the 120 some episodes of Clone Wars and all the 60 episodes of Rebels or whatever it was, they actually mean something now. Before they were just cartoons that we were just watching cartoons. Yes, they were canon, but, for the grand scheme of things.
Oh, there's that C word again, goddammit.
Yeah, well, some C words don't like the canon word, so...
touche.
Oh. Just make sure everybody knows this is not safe for work. It says it right in the title.
It does. It's right there.
And I'm behaving today too because I
jacking my nose.
So it's like we might not even see her in episode 4. It could be the lead up to it, or we might just see the back of if she is Ahsoka the White at this time. We might just see her robe in the back, and then setting up for episode 5. Or she, like Earl said, she could just be a hologram, or
possibly,
or
I agree. I think they're gonna set it up like how was it the end of Force Awakens, to where you see the back of Luke and whatever, minus the hand, the attempt to hand over the saber to Luke. But I think we'll see her from behind, and then the beginning of the next episode will be her, them actually bringing her in actively.
I'm thinking it's going to go over in a way that the past 3, 9, 10, 11, yes, the past 3 chapters have been. It's going to be in a way that we don't expect. So, friends, go in with no expects. Because in that way you can say you were let down.
So also I want to show you guys something else I picked up today. While we're still on the topic of the Mandalorian, I found these 2. These are rare from what I've looked up. I found these 2 here. Yeah. They're the Mandalorian and the child in his little pot. They're like Beskar colored the figure pins, the fig pins.
Well, all right. Where'd you pick those up?
I found these on the Mando Monday display at the Walmart out in Morris, which is like about 25 minutes away.
Okay. Yeah. See, I don't have any Walmarts by me, so.
So these are like the, I don't know, like from what I understand, like the chaser versions, the chase versions, because they had the regular colored Mandalorian and the regular child in the pod. So I saw these 2 and I scooped them real quick.
There you go.
Real quick, and I might get the other ones, but I don't know. Like I like these because these are Beskar color or Beskar ones. So of course they're in the color of the Beskar. So I figured since we're still on the topic of Mandalorian and episode 3/chapter 11, that I think those would fit in, pretty nicely still.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta get out and try and start finding some of this stuff. I haven't been to Target in in a long time because the Targets around here suck. I have 3 Targets. They're within a mile of each other, but you either have to walk. It's New York City, so I don't have a car, and you either have to walk from each one, trying to find them, or take the subway or the bus or whatever it is. It's really a big pain in the ass, and because you go in and they don't have anything set up, and no one knows anything. Then you go to the next one and it's the same thing. So it's the same thing I ran into for Triple Force Friday. Nothing was open at midnight. So I was there when they opened the next day. They didn't have things set up. No one knew anything about it.
So Mike, here's a question. Of the 3 targets within a mile of you, what you're finding from the Galaxy's Edge trading post that's carrying some of the stuff from TooMedToo in Target? What are you seeing? What are you finding?
Anything? I just order them online. I don't even work. I don't even bother going to Target. Now that I'm supposed to be going back to work next week, depending on schedule wise, whatever happens, and I'll be 10 minutes from a Target. So walking to one, is a little bit different than, being, like when I say, so I have, so the 3 Targets are within a mile, like the one's within a mile of the other one's within a mile of that one, but I still have to go a couple miles to get it. So it's, walk 3 miles to it, or, take a bus for a half hour or train for a half hour, the subway or whatever it is. So it's just inconvenient. So, that's just kind of what it comes down to.
All right. I want to go and pass that same question over to Kylo.
What's up?
Target. Galaxy's Edge trading post. When you go to Target, what are you finding? What are you seeing on the shelf, whether you buy it or not?
I've seen some of the Galaxy's Edge astromech droid little figures.
Okay.
There's been those 2 Funko Pops of the 2 droids.
Yep.
There's trading cards. I actually bought a pack of playing cards that are in the shape of the Sabacc cards.
I got this very same. Yep.
There's just a bunch of stuff. Like some of it I picked up because I was like, hey, this is really cool. They've got I bought the wife the what do you call them? The tumblers. They had a couple of tumblers there.
Like the tiki mugs, something like that.
Yeah, they had a couple of those, but there was like a regular hot cold tumbler. You know what I'm talking about? Like like $30.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much indestructible. Yeah, just because I said indestructible, don't perk your ears at me.
Yeah, I can.
Damn dog.
We got really quick. We got Dale in the chat saying, if it's Grief Karga and Kara, it's going to be a jailbreak for the Mythrol. We did see in the previews or the trailer or commercials for the episode, whatever you want to call it, we did see him in the middle there. So we know he's back. And how they go about doing it exactly, I'm not really sure. But, he's there, so...
But usually the Target stuff, they got T-shirts, too. And, like, shirt apparels and hats and stocking hats and tiki mugs. And, yeah, there's quite a bit, Earl. I have 2 Targets within 10 minutes of me driving.
We do?
Wow.
Oh, Charlotte and then Juliet, right?
Mhm. Yeah, one is like 6 miles away. The other one's like 3.
Are you talking about the one in Charlotte, 6 miles?
Yeah, give or take.
Wow, I only got one, and the one for me's, I want to say 25 minutes away, south of me.
Oh, I had there's 20 targets in New York City, but if you go and you look on their inventory list, it's I don't doesn't carry this product, sold out, limited availability, and you go there and it's limited availability, and then it's like, oh, we don't have any. So it's literally like, I mean, I'd equate it to, going all over your county, and it would take me all day to go and hit all these up. So even though they're by, it's like they're in proximity, they're close to each other. But even if you had a car and were driving, then you have to find a place to park that car, which could take you, 20 minutes or a half hour to find some place to park the car. So it's just like, it's kind of a, toy hunting in New York City. Unless you're out in Queens, is kind of difficult. If you're in Brooklyn or in Manhattan.
I hear all the toy shops are in Queens, right?
Most of them, yeah. And, that's an hour for me to get to by train. And that's the closest part. So that's not even, that's an all-day thing. And, you don't know what you're going to get then. So it's kind of, just trying to figure that out.
Kind of a crapshoot, if you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I'll make it.
So Kylo, for your collecting, do you have make an aim for anything in the way of the 3 3/4 inch? And in that, I'm speaking to the credit collection, where it's the 3 3/4 inch figures. Mostly, I want to say Mandalorian and such, that comes with the Imperial credit up above.
I have seen 3 of them.
Ooh.
I've not picked any of them up yet, though.
Okay.
But I will. I'm just waiting to. I got a couple bills I'm paying here.
Yeah.
With a week or so, and then once those are paid, then I have a little bit of leeway for a couple weeks. So I'll probably acquire them at that time. But I did see today the IG-11 one though.
Ooh.
Are you talking about the 3 3/4 or the 6 inch?
3 3/4 inch credit collection.
Well, because here's the here's IG-11 for the credit collection.
Yeah, that's the one.
But he's 6 inch. And right over here we have Cara Dune from that. I got a Mandalorian around here somewhere. I don't know which one. That's what. So this is Danielle. One of there's a couple owners of the bar. So one of the other owners is from Ireland, and one of his friends that is over there. For their, I don't know if it owns a radio station or is a DJ or whatever it is, and wanted a recipe for eggnog and wanted like it filmed in a commercial and everything for it, or hi, here, this is how you do it, whatever, blah blah. And so she did it, and then she came home and she wanted me to edit it, and I started editing it. She's like, oh, okay, I'll do it. So she had some questions. She fucking learned how to use my editing software better than I know how to do it. Every once in a while, she'd ask me a question, be like, "Okay, how do I do it?" I've been using this shit for going on 3 years or almost 3 years because I've switched a couple of times, a couple of different ones. But that was so the other thing too is she spent 10 or 12 hours doing it, where I've never spent that long. I'm just doing one thing and just copy paste whatever. But so I was like, listen, I'm going back to work. And you're not working right now, so I'll record my videos, and then you edit it, when I come home, I can post it. That would be freaking amazing. Because then I don't have to do any of the work that I hate. So
you
know,
basically have a producer.
I mean, I don't know if she's actually going to do it, but yeah.
Cheers, Miss Danielle.
So we'll have to see how that works out. But yeah, but now I can she learned how to do stuff with. Just a lot of stuff I haven't even delved into, but she was trying to, she'd ask me, how do you do this? I'm like, I don't know. So I'd watch a 2-minute YouTube video on it, on how to do, this. And I'm like, okay, this is how you do it, which is what I probably should do or should have been doing. But I don't. I just don't do anything. But I don't know if you noticed, the last couple of videos I've put out, they have titles in there, and they're getting a little bit better quality. The next thing is getting a real camera, but those are hella expensive. I mean, you're talking about $500-$600 for the camera, and then you're gonna end up spending a couple $100 on the lens too. So if you can find something good for $500, that's cheap. A nice 4K digital camera like that. So better than this, and it just, you can definitely tell with the quality of what gets put out there. But that's that might be work on that Patreon and get a few more patrons up there, and that's something that's a possibility then.
True.
Or a little sooner.
You get there, man. Just, we got to keep on plugging, keep on putting out good content and shaking off the unimportant flack or turbulence we catch.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Don't really need to get too much into it, but with that episode, we've already talked about that episode where people were getting upset because Baby Yoda ate eggs, and what if it was a real person? And it's like, it's not a real person. Why do these people get upset at Alderaan getting blown up? No. So why are you just you really need to get a life. If you are so fragile that you can't watch Star Wars without breaking down and it triggering you, then maybe you shouldn't watch Star Wars. Maybe you should just be watching Romper Room and Sesame Street.
Choose Star Wars.
So
there are some points where I cry, but it's acceptable.
But yeah, but there's a difference between crying and then having a complete nervous breakdown because no one's in your live chat. I mean, because something happened.
God damn it, dog!
Really, Kane, for real.
Because you want to kind of tell a story, or because you want to kind of talk about a thing that you ain't familiar with. Yeah, tell me that.
Okay. Yeah. So, but it's like, then someone calls me out or whatever, and then it's just the same shit. It's like somebody took part of my video and put it on Twitter, and it's like, oh, okay, it's like, I'm not go ahead and take my video, because I swear in my videos a lot of times. I don't have hot takes. I don't sugarcoat shit because I'm someone might get offended and I might lose a viewer. It's like I'm sorry, Baby Yoda on this show ate another reptile's eggs. It has nothing to do with real life reproduction and women and reproduction centers and people that can't understand that. I don't understand what is wrong with them, that they have to take a fictitious show and try and cancel the show. And you go on Google, when I open up my phone, there's articles about how people want the Mandalorian canceled now because Baby Yoda ate this and that, and it's like, you can't tell the difference. My response was, it's like someone watching Friday the 13th and getting upset because if the boogeyman was real, what would happen to those people's families if he killed them? Wouldn't they be upset? It's it's just completely asinine. So somebody like cut out, went through all my Twitter and everything and started commenting on it and going through my YouTube videos. And I was like, dude, why don't you get a life and stop stalking me? Like, it's really not that big of a deal. I've never watched more than 5 minutes of one of your videos. It's like, really? You just happen to watch 5 minutes of my video and you found the exact spot, the exact thing you wanted to find, but you didn't even know what you were looking for? So, like, that doesn't really make any sense. But, yeah, so, like, I reposted it, and I was like, here you go, cancel culture. Here I am. This is what I said. You don't even need to watch the video. I'm going to put it in type so you can read it. A couple of people unfollowed me on Twitter, but
I mean, isn't it the same thing? Like, if this was, I want to get the math right. 1992 Jurassic Park, maybe somewhere near 92, maybe 93.
Yeah,
1993.
Okay. Now, would the cancel culture now go back and attack that the T-Rex ate a fucking goat in that movie?
Probably because that goat has feelings. What if that goat had children? Now its children are orphaned.
It showed that the fucking T-Rex ate that fucking lawyer that was sitting on the shitter, who probably had children. So it's the same goddamn thing. Baby Yoda, we don't know what his species is. He has a green skin, kind of looks like a half-ass lizard. Because Yoda kind of looked like a frog. Like he's supposed to have been modeled after a amphibian man, frog man. Originally from what George Lucas said. So this is the other thing of his species, making it a reptile-like creature. The son of a bitch is not going to pull out a fork and a knife and eat a medium rare steak.
No.
All right? He's not going to ask for, I mean, look at, the people are complaining about the eggs. How many of these cancel culture morons are complaining about him eating that spider egg and eating the unborn spider when he pulled it out of the egg in the cave?
None of them.
But he ate something that was actually formed and it was half-ass alive because it was moving when he ate it. Nobody wants to complain about it. They want to complain about this little egg that was in a tank. It's like pulling a goddamn pickle out of a goddamn jar, people. It's the same fucking thing. Or maybe an olive out of a jar. Shut up.
Seconded.
Yep, I don't even know like how to explain it. Like I said it to Danielle, and Danielle's like, "What's wrong with these people?" And I'm like, "Exactly." Like, and going back to the whole, Boba Fett thing. Or not Boba Fett, the whole bounty hunter comic thing. That I talked about how people were idiots for, I'm sorry, it's Star Wars, and a woman had a blaster pointed at her. Just like Princess Leia did, just like Padme did, just like all these other people that in these movies and have done. But because it's in a comic book, you flip out about it and it triggers you. And well, I had this happen to me in my life, and it's like things that don't even have anything to do with guns or violence or anything. And it's like, oh well, here's my excuse. This is why I get to flip out. And so I call them out on it, and then everyone wants to come after me. It's like,
But what about Force Awakens, where these crybaby bitches are complaining about a blaster? Kylo Ren put his lightsaber damn near on Rey's cheek in the forest on Takodana.
He did.
Did anybody raise up and bitch whine and moan and groan about that when he actually put his saber pretty much up against her head as it was crackling?
I seen many a thing, and I never seen anybody.
No, because cancel culture wasn't going strong. In 2014, 2015. And it's like you know, like that's the whole thing. It's like the whole cancel culture thing. You know, it's not trying to get justice. It's trying to get revenge, or you know, realizing that you're insignificant and trying to make something of your life by bitching and moaning and getting something else canceled, because then you've accomplished something, you know. So I mean, that's just kind of where you know that is. But yeah, so you know that's enough of that. It's gonna happen again, I know, because I'm sorry, I don't keep my mouth shut and I call things the way that I see them. And you know, I would have a lot less issues and a lot more followers if I just shut up and was just like, But when you're blatantly lying and making shit up, I'm gonna call you out on it. Sorry. That's, you know, there's no reason that you get a free pass because, you know, because of your gender, or because of something that, you know, because of something that happened to you 5 years ago that's completely unrelated to the story. You can't use that as your excuse.
I'd like to be the period that ends this topic.
All right. So, anyways, what are we going to talk about now? I did get a couple things. I'm not sure what they are. I got some more comic books. I got so much shit I gotta do, man. And it's my fault because Danielle wanted me to hang shelves up for her, and I'm like, well, don't you want to paint the walls first before I start hanging up shelves? And she's like, are you gonna paint? And I was like, yeah, I'll paint.
He painted. I was there.
So, well, yeah, I was supposed to paint on Friday, but then, you know, things happen and it didn't happen, so it had to happen today, so that tomorrow I can hang shelves and do, you know, whatever it happens to be tomorrow that I have to do. My football game's not till 4. We're playing the Cardinals, so I need to figure out.
Whoa. I know. I used to follow football. So you're in Brooklyn. So for New York, where do you fall in the way of football? I don't expect it's the Jets, is it?
I am a fan of the only New York football team.
The Giants.
Nope.
No. Buffalo.
Yep.
I was gonna say the Giants are San Diego.
Because the Giants and the Jets are technically Jersey.
Yep, they play in Jersey.
The Buffalo Bills. I should have seen it.
You know, I mean, they could play in Hawaii and call themselves the New York Jets. They're not New York. They don't play in New York. You know, they could. They could.
The Jets are Eastern New York, like way Eastern.
The Jets play in New Jersey also.
Okay.
So the only New York football team is the Buffalo Bills. The other two are in New Jersey. They just call themselves New York. Now that can change. They could build a stadium, and there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room in Brooklyn to find a place to do it. There's plenty of room in Queens to find a place to do it. Manhattan, not so much. Harlem, you could find, you know, room for it. You know, you wouldn't want to go to Staten Island. Nothing against Staten Island, but it's just a pain in the ass to get to. You know, and that would be a real traffic jam going up there. You know, so yeah, you know, like that's, you know, just getting into it. You know, they could build, if the Bills don't actually play in Buffalo, they play in one of the suburbs, which happens with a lot of the cities. That's how a lot of the cities are. You know, it's not right in the city itself. But when they built the stadium, you know, back in the 60s or whatever, they built it in Orchard Park, which is, it depends. It's about 20, 30 minutes south of Buffalo, but an hour and a half to 2 hours if it's a game day, if not longer. So, yeah, like, so when the Sabres, their hockey team, played downtown, and they built them a new arena right next door, and they were gonna, you know, build a football stadium there too, but it's all politics and zoning and, you know, these kind of people that don't want it happening and, you know, whatever. Dale said a while ago, I don't even know I think this is a Horatio comment. They probably find out he was wanted for something the Empire is doing that he tried to stop or he knew too much. They need what he knows to get a step ahead of Moff Gideon.
He's speaking to the Mithril that
Yeah.
we don't have a name for yet.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Played by Horatio Sands.
Yeah. We shall see.
Chat slowed down tonight.
Yes, it did.
Because I'm not in there.
Really quick.
We still got 5 watching. They're just quiet.
Yep, we got a couple other people watching too. Or we got some cancel culture assholes that are in there. They're like, so let's see where we need to post something. You know what? I say a lot of shit, so it doesn't really matter. You could just post this entire fucking episode, and you probably get me because of the candy asses that are out there.
Dale's still here. He's right there.
I mean, apparently we're the premier Saturday night live stream, man. Because I just checked some of the other ones floating around, and we've got the most action going on.
As far as Star Wars goes, seconded.
Well, there's a couple other ones that don't even have 5 people in there, and they don't have that much going on.
Miss Pat's
So
still
we're
here.
doing well.
Vader's girl's still here. She's quiet, but she's watching. Silent but deadly.
You know what though, Kat? She's awesome, and I adore her. And
As do I.
it makes me happy when I see her in the chat, because it tells me that she's taking a little bit of time out of her night to come hang with us.
Yep.
And man, that's awesome. I love that. Same thing with Dale. Dale's in here tonight. He's taking time out of his night where he can be off doing anything else, but he's sitting watching us.
Because this isn't even the premiere show of the network. This is just us sitting around bullshitting about whatever we feel like talking about. And it's usually Star Wars. But
where's Christine?
I don't know.
Pardon me, I'm eating goldfish. I had a very small dinner because we're out running around.
She quit her job, but I saw she posted she was going back to work yesterday and today. So she quit her job a week or two ago, and she went back to pick up 2 days, yesterday and today. So I don't know if she's working right now or if she worked during the day and now she's, doing whatever. But
Who's speaking on now?
Christina. Well, she told me that she was going to be here tonight because she wasn't going back today, but she might be running late because Moses might be not feeling good or might not be cooperating with her tonight. So
yeah, she did. I know she had posted that he wasn't feeling well. So
let me see if I can see who's floating around here. Maybe I can.
I gotta.
I just took a look a little while ago.
I just messaged the picture up.
So, Michael, have you yet to give a read or a listen to, from a certain point of view, The Empire Strikes Back yet?
No, I have not. I haven't even touched it yet. Once I go back to work, I'm going to be able to start catching up on my books and my podcasts and, everything else.
Well, then I'll keep quiet because I just finished it, and
Nice.
That's the other thing too. I got to get reviews done, so I can get my my free book or my advanced copies of books and try and get more from other publishers and things like that. They don't really say when you have to have it out, especially like I didn't get that book as an advanced copy. So I'm not too worried about it. And it's like when I did get a poster book. Where I got them both right here, I think.
Concerning the Mandalorian or something
yeah,
else?
the Mandalorian.
Ooh. Was this the same one that we see Andy Gutierrez from the Star Wars show says that she can't show us that same one? Does that ring a bell?
No, hang on here.
Yeah, take your time. Go easy.
She broke my eraser. The tip came off.
I'll know it by the cover. I want to see it.
See, look, the tip comes off, Dad. Look. Dad, look.
What?
Look, tip comes off.
So where are we here? Okay. This book, but this came out last year or last season.
Okay.
And it's just whatever. Like this is a full page, 2-pager. You can only see half of it now. There a lot of them are 2-pagers. They're just the other page, the other half is back here, or whatever. It's like there's the Mandalorian. And here's one with Cara Dune, and you have Star Wars here, but it's only the half. But you come back here, and it's the other half. So it's kind of hard to do something like that on a review, because you have to open up the book. So but I mean so this one's a little bit better. This is what it says. This is already out. All new collection of Star Wars from season 2 of the smash hit series The Mandalorian. Blah blah. Enjoy 16 full color pull-out posters featuring everyone's favorite galactic duo, the bounty hunter, the Mandalorian, and his these images with blah blah blah. Yeah. So I got this as an advance free copy. But there it is there.
Let's see, who else can I bring?
Like there it is. We got Mando, but no.
Sheet.
Don't make fun of me saying the S word.
Sheet.
Here's another one from it. So, I'm gonna have to do something and kind of put it up there, but it's like, okay, let's see. Baby Yoda expression. So it's hard to do this without opening it all up, because it's half on one page and then half on the other. But I'll have to figure something out, just to get something up there, just to be like, hey, I'm doing stuff, give me more free stuff. But hey, whatever they want, whatever Lucasfilm wants to send me for free, I'll take it. I'm good with that. So. But we got anything else going on?
Yes. Yes.
What, Junior? I hear you in the background. Yes, what? What else is going on? What do you want to talk about?
Christ, they can hear you now?
My 1 month with my boyfriend is on Thursday.
Yeah, no, we don't want it. Do you want us to discuss that?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, so your 1 month, what? That you've known him?
Dating.
Apparently, they've been dating longer than I knew. Because this was just news to me, like a week ago? Last septic tank? Something like that? Or the one before that?
Yeah. Or when she was on vacation, she was saying that she was upset because her boyfriend wasn't answering her back.
Yeah.
We were on the phone during the septic tank last week.
All right, Rural, you are the veteran of raising daughters. What's your input?
Resend the question, please.
You are the veteran, the experienced, wise master. What is your input on this subject?
Okay.
Since you probably raised them.
Resend the subject question, please.
Subject question?
Yeah, what are you asking me? I got 3 girls. What are you
What
asking me?
girls, what is your input on dating for, say, a high schooler?
Oh. Go low and slow. Take your time. Gather as much information as you deem correct and truthful. Make your choices wisely. Don't.
He's talking to you.
He ain't talking to me, he's talking to you.
I know he's talking to me, but you gotta be nice to him. He's nice to you.
Learn everything you can possibly learn. Push it as far as you can to learn everything that you can about where you're going to go.
And don't forget, that boy is lying to you about everything.
No, he's not.
I can second that.
Not everything.
99%.
No, because what does he tell you that he doesn't tell me?
Don't tell me no. You're talking to 3 dudes. We know you lied.
Yeah, you guys did, but that was back like 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
Yep.
Now there's 100 years with us combined.
And
Maybe.
you know what? And you know what?
What?
My people that we have different generations here.
We do.
Rural farm boy. I mean, he grew up on a farm, so he, didn't have girlfriends. He had livestock, but that he had to raise. But you want to go back 100 years, same story. You want to go back 1,000 years, same story. You want to go back to the cavemen, same story. He would have just walked up and hit you with a club, knocked you out, carried you back to his cave. Now you're his wife. And I have nephews and nieces that aren't much older than you. Same story.
Cat,
I'll say this much. Each of the 3 of my daughters are so very different in each of their so many ways. My oldest is married to a fella. She's sent off and away. My middle girl and my youngest is nearly Krista's age. I want to say 14. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be happy to answer. Hit me with a DM, and I will share through all of my girls what I got and what I can pass along. We can talk about this in DMs because for me, in my experience, and I've got 3 different experiences that are 4 years apart, and none of them are the same. They're so very different, and I can explain why.
In DM. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Cat, you're still in the chat. Cat, how old were you when you had your first boyfriend? Put it in the chat.
I'm 14.
Because I'm asking the lady in the chat how old she was with her first boyfriend.
Oh, Miss Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for her to answer. Take your time, girl.
We go back 18. Look at that. Well, I'll be damned. Guess what?
No, Dad. You know he's a good kid. You've already told me this, And he's really sweet.
Look at who it is. It's Kat. She's Vader's girl. You can't
Yep.
go wrong with Vader's girl.
This
That's
is
Kat.
true.
No,
I've known Kat for a little while, and she's never steered me wrong. She's always been a great person. She says 18.
No, I'm not breaking with them.
We'll talk later.
Oh,
listen to your dad.
You guys can be friends.
no, I don't want to be friends with them, though.
That's what you're gonna be.
Nope.
All right, but anyways,
So if we can't be boyfriend and girlfriend, then we can get married and we'll still be friends.
it says my parents taught me that dating leads to marriage.
It could.
So if starting dating when you're looking towards marriage, it could.
And we
That's
are
what it's
thinking
supposed
about
to
that.
do,
We
but
are thinking about that.
how the hell are you 14 years old talking about you thinking about marriage?
We already talked about this, so we're. And then
Miss Krista, slow it down. Don't run before you can walk, is all I can say. Please don't run before you can walk. Stay walking sometime.
Fuck my ass, she ain't even crawling yet.
No, walk. Take some long, slow steps where you start running.
Crawling.
No, I'm not.
And when it comes down to the long step of your life, you're still crawling. You're only 14. You're still shitting yellow.
No, I'm not.
No, she's past that, but she's still walking. Just walk.
Only on the septic tank, only on the septic tank where we talk about teenage dating and
It's not like we're gonna do anything.
and lizards eating eggs and.
Dad, it's not like we're gonna fight. I'm not like that. I'm not for that either. I already told them that.
So other than that,
Oh,
what
I
else?
got a 95 in my math class.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. It won't let me. It won't let me fix the mirror. It is. I'm checking it out right now. I think it is. Oh, now it's okay. All right, we're good now. Thanks, Sham. How you doing, buddy? And for everybody that's in here right now, we are going. Little side note from here. We are going for the potential event gift. Anyone that can help with that potential event gift, dropping some of those, it would be greatly appreciated. I came in first on the first round, and right now it's the second round ends in 3 hours, and I'm in sixth place. So anybody that can help out with any of those, it's greatly appreciated. And for those of you in the chat that don't know what I'm talking about, I am a live streamer on Live It.
Go there. Have some fun. It's like what we do there. It's like what we do here, but on Live It. Go there. Find him.
And you never know what I'm going to be doing on there. So,
no, you don't.
Today I was painting.
I was there.
Yeah.
Come watch Michael paint on Live It. Well, he did that today. Who knows what's coming next tomorrow?
Well, Michael, if you give me a few minutes, I'll jump off of this. I might be able to still do it while I stream too. Let me just put my. There we go. And let me see if I can bring this up and see if I can do the app for you right now. I'll try to do it while I'm still on the stream. If it knocks me out, I'll be right back in. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go down. Was it LIVIT?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
All right, let's see. 17 and older. Think I'm over 17.
Oh, you definitely are.
Are you trying to get grounded?
No.
Michael, what's your handle on Live It? It's not TooMed.
It's TooMedToo. It sure is. I'm
It is
TooMedToo everywhere. Yeah.
copy that.
All right, as soon
Um,
as it loads, I'm at 8% loaded so far. So as soon as it loads up, I'll figure that out. I'll follow you or
yeah, you just gotta type in. You just gotta search, put in TooMedToo, and you will be able to find me on Libit. Um, so yeah, there's still 2 more rounds. So the after this round, the top 50 advance, and the next round, the top 25 advance, and then it's a race to the finish line. So, I think. Let me check. I think if you go into
I'm just gonna let it download. I'll get back in the screen with you guys. It's downloading. The app is or loading or whatever the hell it's doing. It
do
might
I
it might take a few minutes because I'm using up a lot of my my mobile data. I mean, I'm on unlimited data, but it uses a lot for the stream, so everything else is gonna run like a turtle.
You have unlimited data now?
Oh yeah, I got unlimited data.
I don't have it on here on my on the show notes, but I should put it in there just so you can click on it and go to it. Yeah, but if anybody wants to get into the any of the Star Wars books, if you go and you look in the show notes, the first thing on there, try Audible for free. You can go click on that and get your free copy of the book. So we got the one that just came out. We have From a Certain Point of View, Empire Strikes Back, or you have oh yeah, a bunch of other books that you can sit around and try and find Star Wars
Any
related.
of the Star Wars books, they're all there.
That is correct. Um, so yeah. Anything else going on? Yeah, so I really don't know what's going to happen. I tried to figure out a schedule this week. I might just kind of, you know, um, I got to figure out what's going to happen with, I'm still going to try and keep my Monday nights off for the Bacta tank. And I'm sure that's not going to be a problem, but it might need to move to a little bit later. So at 9:30, it might have to move to 10 or whatever, and then whatever is going to go on. I want to try and work mid shift or work mornings, but I still I'm going back. I still have my seniority and I still have my job, but I was halfway through management training and skipping a bunch of positions, which they never let anybody do, but they were letting me do it because, hey, I got potential.
Michael, might you have a mild spoiler for what might be coming up on this week's Back to Tank and who's getting tanked? Mild spoiler.
Mild spoiler on the Bacta tank.
Yeah.
This week. It could be someone that uses the Force for light.
Me.
Miss Krista, shush. I won't say nothing else.
I'm just kidding.
Royal Farm Boy
Be
figured,
there too? Be there too?
It's only going to be one.
Copy that.
I prefer when for the Bacta tank to just keep it with one person because I'm not interviewing a podcast. I'm interviewing the person. You know,
Yep.
there's a podcast that I've been trying to get people on for a while, and they want to come on as a group, and that's fine if that's what they want to do. Um,
Could you give another mild spoiler?
on who that one is?
Say again?
On who that one is? That I've been
Yes.
trying to get. I've been trying to get them on for months. Um, they do a lot of conversating on their podcast.
By the way of SW, conversating SW,
Yes.
copy.
But they want to come on together, and that's fine. And it's just trying to get,
Yep.
a schedule done or whatever. And here, you know what? Yeah, I think everyone would know if Freddie Prinze Jr. was coming on. That wouldn't be a secret. Although it would be awesome if I did keep it a secret, and then people came on and he was just on here talking about, yeah, I would like to have him on here talking about some of the issues we've talked about lately and some of the people and the things that happen, and get his point of view on a few things. Dale, I don't know what you're talking about. It's all left up to interpretation and speculation, and you never know what is going to be happening. So,
Dale, stay on target.
I saw Cobra Kai is coming out season 3 in January. Nobody else is excited about that other than me.
Yes.
Nobody liked Karate Kid. You guys?
No, that is. I'm chilling.
Not in my wheelhouse.
I know what it is, but it's not my shot of choice.
Okay. All right. I mean, I grew up watching Karate Kid. It came out when it came out 84. So I was 5 or 6 years old. And it was one of those ones that it seems that because I had HBO, and we also had a video movie store right around the block from our house that I used to go to on a daily basis and rent movies. And my dad used to tape every movie that was on HBO, and a lot of them might because I was kind of wild and crazy and didn't control my language at 6 years old and swore like a sailor and went around doing whatever the hell I wanted to do anyways. It was kind of limited, so it was funny. I was allowed to watch Karate Kid, yeah, I used to have a bat that they used to have to take away from me because I would pretend I was Bam Bam and go hit people with it. And I'd be like, bam, 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 and just go start hitting them with it when I was like 4 or 5 or 3 or whatever the hell it was. I don't know. The stories that I'm told, I don't remember this shit. But yeah, so, what else we got coming out? WandaVision. WandaVision's coming out. It's going to be a Disney Plus show. We've known about that. It's going into Marvel's Avengers territory. And I guess it'll be, is it the Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
Is going to be on it. It's going to be, and that's going to tie into, that's going to tie into something else. I don't know.
I'm out. Not familiar with.
Who?
Not
I'm trying to think. Kat, you're excited for Vader's Girl? Or Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? I mean, yeah, there's a Vader's Girl show coming on now. You're excited for WandaVision? Oh, and I was told by some people, hey, if anybody in the chat, there are super chats available. If you want us to talk about your comments, throw in a super chat, and yeah. So there we go. I was told I don't talk about those enough, but by people that actually do pretty well with super chats. But I don't know. That's not really my thing. If you want to support me, you can go to my Patreon page and drop some money there. You don't need to give me money just so I talk about your comment. Just keep saying it over and over after I ignore it, and I'll eventually talk about it.
Vader's Girl show is that coming to Disney Plus too?
Yeah, she says she's excited for WandaVision. I don't know what that is, but I'm happy for her.
WandaVision's going to be good, I think. Yeah, you're excited. I'm looking forward to it because I'm actually looking forward to. Now we're getting new Star Wars content through the Mandalorian. I honestly have been starving for Marvel content. It's been a year and a half, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, I can't wait. WandaVision Rural is Scarlet Witch and Vision. I'm sure you're probably familiar with Scarlet Witch. Maybe even Vision 2.
A little bit. Tiny bit.
It's their show because the two of them got intertwined into a romantic relationship through the MCU.
When they were 13 years old.
Well, But
What?
I'll stream on all platforms. Kat, you're awesome. I love that.
She is. She really is.
I'm so glad. Like, you know what? Like, I know it's easier for her to be here on Saturdays, and it makes it. She just like brightens up the chat, and it's just like, man, I love it. We're on the screen doing our things. She's in the chat doing her thing, promoting Vader's Girl coming to Disney Plus, or she's gonna stream on all platforms. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's coming out. There's no exclusivity here. It's going out everywhere. It's going to be on Hulu, Pegasus,
on TooMedToo network. I ain't streaming nowhere else.
It is. It is. She was just trying to get everybody riled up. It is exclusive to the TooMedToo Star Wars network. Netflix wanted to buy it, and she said, "Nope, we're coming out straight over there."
We got some rumbling and thunder outside. Rural, you're gonna have rain in the morning.
Yes, I will. I'm expecting it. It's coming my way.
It's rocking here.
Where does he live?
Pennsylvania.
Nope. Coming my way. I know. It's coming my way. I'm expecting it.
Yeah, because we're just sitting here. I'm chatting, and I just heard it rumbling and shaking. I was like, holy shit, mid-November, we got thunderstorms.
Yep, all day tomorrow over here in western Pennsylvania. It's going to be rain, and probably some thunderstorms. And I'm not going outside tomorrow. I'll be sitting inside with my playlist, giving it a listen. Not getting wet.
That's what she said.
Oh, you're in trouble. That was fucking hilarious, though. Oh.
Come on, high five.
Well done, Miss Krista. Well done.
I'm so sorry, though.
Don't apologize. You were on top.
Great, Dad. Aren't you
Done
proud of
good.
me? Look what you taught me.
Wow, and that was like, on cue, too.
She was.
Well, at least now I can absolutely be 100% proud of you, child.
The apprentice learns.
Oh my God, yeah.
Coming closer to putting the master down over time.
That'll
That is
be the
that
day
is
to strike me down and take her place on the throne.
We shall see. We shall see.
And I wanna throw a shout out though to on Live It, Lady Lux for helping me out today and being my assistant while I am preoccupied or trying to multitask on streaming on 5 different platforms at once, and then also have it going on Live It for a little bit of just to say hi to some people so they see what goes on here. So maybe some of them run back over here and check out some whatever, I don't know, stuff.
Salacious Rum. He's over in England and he's in our chat. Hello, Sal.
Sal, why don't you? Sal, there you go. There's a link. Hop on in. Let's talk about some quacking monkey lizards right now.
Sal, punch the link. Get in this. Let's go, buddy.
Punch the monkey lizard. Oh, jeez. Now, see, if she would have come out with that one, that would have been fucking. I would have called it a night on the internet.
Wait, if I said that's what she said?
No, not that. Easy on the trigger, killer.
I said that in school one time and I almost got in trouble. But the teacher walked right into that one too.
That's what she said.
Right?
And
No, but it's real. Like, she literally, like...
Junior, you want to know what else? You want to know what else works really well that I shouldn't tell you?
Yeah.
Just like my prom date.
See, I haven't gone to prom yet.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You pull that one out at the right time. You figure out when to use that one, and you use that at the right time. It will just drop people. They'll be like, "What?" I'm not going to give you any more information about that one, but yeah, that used to be my go-to line, and it worked pretty well for a long time. And
True.
now that it's been quite a few years since I've been to prom, it doesn't work as well. I still use it, but just doesn't have the same effect, really.
It depends on the crowd or the surroundings for that one.
Yeah, and Miss Chris, Moses is sick, so she's not coming on.
That's what I kind of figured he wasn't, because she said he wasn't feeling good before. So
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's pretty much it. For what I got. I mean, I do have something.
Mr. Salacious Rum, sir, says it's 4 a.m. and he's not looking his best. You can come on sale and just do one of these. You can put one of these guys up, and you can still sit here and talk. You don't have to be to show your face. You can just be a picture or an icon.
Well, I'll say this. Sal's over in the United Kingdom. So it's really, really, really early in the morning for him.
And Millie Mack is in the house on Live It, coming in, dropping stack, and dumping a bunch of potentials on me. Thank you, Millie. I really appreciate that, man. I have an assistant, but she's been popping in and out. I'm not sure where she is. I just thanked her and she left. Oh, there she is. She was probably busy. I said I'd be about an hour, and she's I'm going on an hour and a half or 2 hours. So I don't blame her for not I shouldn't say bailing on me. I'm way past my time that I thought she would be here, but it's great that we have everyone that's in the chat on Live It. I am a member of Avant Garde. It is the premier league on Live It. Go ahead and follow everybody on there. Just go right down the line. You're going to find everybody on there. Singers, musicians, DJs, music producers, chatters, podcasters, a little bit of everything you're going to find on there. And I'm also doing the potential event, so make sure, I don't even know where I am right now. I'm not even on screen with it. Make sure you're dropping those potential event gifts and try and get me back into that top spot. We got a little less than 3 hours left, and we got a lot to make up. So, let's see if we can get back to that top spot like I was last week. It can happen with a little bit of help from my friends. All right, and back to the podcast. So that's pretty much all I got for this week, or for right now. I really need to do another. I got things organized. Now I need to organize what I organized, if that makes sense.
It does.
Because I have, so. But we do have something here. And I just want to check something really quickly first.
The chat is rocking and rolling. I'm loving it. Loving it, guys. Loving it.
Yeah.
I'm jumping in there, chit-chatting a little bit. Mike's plugging his Live It, so I jumped into the chat to take a few lines and conversations with you guys.
And you know what? I love it when the chat's busy and going. The same with YouTube, or if I'm on Live It. But sometimes you don't have anybody there, and you know what? You just got to keep going, because that's just the way it goes sometimes. And sometimes you have busy good ones, sometimes you have slow ones, and you never know what they're going to be. But if you're a candy ass and you freaking quit, everyone's going to know it, that you're a loser and you don't amount to anything. So
I'm just grateful that we have a friend here now, 5 hours ahead of us. Yes, Sal, you. He's 5 hours ahead of us, here in the chat with us.
This is getting heavy, folks. This is getting heavy. Somebody. Anybody. Anyone.
What's in the box?
All right, there we go. Coming out. What's in the box?
Miss Krista. Thank you.
All right. Oh, we messed up our camera somehow.
Oh.
All good.
We got
Anything else came up?
But I mean, that's what happens. We got one of our other friends, or someone I used to be close with, doing a live chat right now with 10 people in it talking about the Mandalorian. And they're all other podcasters, so they have their people coming. And he's got 75 people in his chat right now, or he did. So the fact that I have my normal crew, that's good for me. That makes me happy. This came from Entertainment Earth. Oh, looky here. Looky, what do we got? Boba Fett. Where?
I like that.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's what we have. that's what we got today to open up since we have enough of them. These will all get added. Oh, the box is kind of messed up. I'm going to call them and complain. Not that it really matters too much, but, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, I have, I'm still waiting for Wave 3 of the Empire Strikes Back line. That is back ordered from them. It is sold out on their end, so you can't order it anymore. But, and then I should have, because they already took the money out of my account on the 3rd. Sometimes it takes a week or two for the things to actually get shipped. I don't know. In other cases, some Black Series. I don't even know which ones. And then there was a bunch of Black Series that just got announced too. That came out for Hasbro Pulse. I missed them all because I'm not in the loop anymore. We got Asajj Ventress and 2 of the Bad Batch clone troopers coming out. But those, according to Yakface, will not be with the Case of Dark Ray coming out, which there's only 2 of those figures that are known. The other ones are unknown at this time. But I'm sure Hasbro knows who they're coming out with, but they just haven't told us. And yeah, Vader's girl said that she has them. She has Ventress ordered, which was amazing. And I was one of those people that when something came out, I wanted it right away. And if I couldn't get it right away, I'm going to order off of eBay and get it. And 9 times out of 10, if you wait a couple weeks or a little bit of time, it goes back up. Or, if it's an Amazon exclusive, it comes back up. If it's Target, you can't find it anywhere. Then all of a sudden, mysteriously, 3 months after you can't find it anywhere, this whole new wave, comes out or whatever. Vader's girl said she went through Amazon. I looked for it. I didn't see it on there. I'll get it and I'll mark it that I want to order them and I'll get notified. Chances are, if it's a hot seller like that, I need to be the notification from Amazon will come after it's already sold out again. So,
hey Michael, we are now honoring members of the Monkey Lizard Army.
Fuck yeah, we are.
The East Coast crew.
But yeah, I got a couple other things to pop open. But I think we're gonna save that for Monday. Because like I said, I don't know what else I have coming. I don't know if Patrick is still here. Patrick, I've messaged you like 4 times. We have conversations about things, and then I forget about this. I need to know if you can pick up that 5th holiday trooper for me. Because I have the 4. I'm just missing that 5th one. I have it ordered from Amazon, not Amazon. I have it ordered, but it's not coming until the beginning of December. Not that I really need it right now anyways, but, I would like to have it and just be able to do a video on all 5 of them. Not like I don't have, I'm looking right now, I know we talked about it, I'm looking at 2 6-inches and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 regular Funkos. And I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Black Series, 10, 11, 12 Black Series to do. And I have 2 or 10-inch Funkos to do. And that's just what I have that I can see. Because I have other things that are in boxes that I can't see through the boxes. And you guys all know that behind me is a lot of stuff. Books that still need reviews done on them. And cases upon cases of other things. So, those are all things that we will need to have taken care of and that need to be done. And hopefully we can get Collecting with Kylo going and pump out a bunch of them in one day. At least a couple of them, and have those for the next week or so.
Yeah, we didn't catch up this week like we had wanted to.
Yeah, because life happens, and then we were going to try and do it today. I was going to try and do it today, but my yesterday plans ran 5 times as long as they should have, and which ruined my today plans. Because my today plans had to take yesterday's plans, and you know how it goes. It's like, it's never ending, never getting caught up. And now I'm going back to work, so that just puts another damper on things. But they'll eventually be going. I just need to figure out a schedule or some craziness like that. But
where in the hell?
Does anybody else have anything? Or is that going to do it for today? I think we got a bunch of looky-loos in the chat.
Yeah, a lot of looky-loos.
Which is great. That's fine. I mean, come hang out, come be looky-loos, but it's a lot more fun if you're talking to us in the chat. No matter where you are watching or hanging out with us while we're streaming. The chat is always
went for almost 2 hours, coming close.
Work, and then the chat. We always do the best we can to get to you guys, or you guys just carry on to your own.
Yeah, this is true.
There's my buddy Scott. He's coming in from over there in Australia. Plastic Picks. My buddy, also a member of the Elite Collector Squadron.
My friend's dad.
Yeah, that's Jade's dad.
I haven't talked to him forever.
I would say he's on Instagram. I don't know about Twitter, but go check out Plastic Picks. The dude is great. Photographer, man. You got to check his stuff out. He does a lot of he's done a lot of photography with the Black Series figures and a lot of the 3 3/4, and some of the 6-inch. Amazing what he can do with the camera. The he's genius.
Make room for me down there. I'm coming.
Well, all right. Right now it's about $3,000 to just enter Australia, and you have to quarantine for mandatory 14 days. And they do actual quarantining. Like, you go somewhere and you sit there and you wait for 14 days, and you get shot if you try and leave.
But anyway, I'm moving in with them. I already talked to my friend, his daughter, and she said that it was fine as long as I don't eat all their food.
Well, damn. Well, damn.
No.
But yeah, honestly, Scott Scooter, he's called Scooter over there. He's a great guy. He does some amazing photography.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, like, check him out. I think he might have a Twitter as well. Hey, Scott, if you're on Twitter, put your Twitter handle in there, because I know these guys would really love your photos.
Scott is Plastic Picks, right?
And
I want to say Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne, Victoria, Australia.
And Patrick just posted that hashtag Fire Gina Carano is trending on Twitter. Yeah, dude, like, whatever, man. I'm getting to like, when I had my thing, a couple months ago, and somebody made a video and I lost some people, I kind of got upset about it. And then when Patrick and I kind of got into it with a couple people over the whole Boba Fett comic thing, and I lost a bunch of followers because of, I'm not going to sugarcoat it because you're a fucking idiot. And I'm going to call you out for your stupidity. And I lost a bunch of followers. That one was like, okay, well, at least I know I was right for that one. Like, at least I did something. And I knew what I was doing the whole time and calling out people. So, anything that happens to me, that's on me. And then again, there was another one that happened that kind of resurfaced from the first one. And that one I was just like, yeah, I don't even care anymore, whatever. And then this most recent one, I was like, here it is, everybody. You don't even need to watch the video. Here's what I said. And go ahead and do it. So, that's kind of where we're at. So, yeah, everybody that's here on Live It, this is my Saturday night YouTube show, the SEPTIC Tank. On Monday nights, I do the Bacta Tank. If you know about Star Wars, Bacta is what heals you in the Star Wars universe or Star Wars galaxy. And that's kind of where I have people come in. And the first part is like an interview or a live chat with somebody, getting to know them. Whether it's other podcasters or authors or actors or, whatever, something to do with Star Wars. Then we just kind of chat about Star Wars news. This is the SEPTIC Tank, and this is where anybody can come on and talk, and we talk about whatever we feel like talking about.
It's a free-for-all.
Yeah, the name says it all. It's a free-for-all. Not safe for work. Mom, please don't watch. And
when you see the Kilo in there, or you guys call him Kylo, it's either way. Here's the deal. No holds barred. Like you said, no holds barred. Anything goes. Uncensored. In other walks of life, no DQ, because you can't get disqualified for what you say. No Dairy Queen, get out of here.
Now there have been, while we're live, it's no holds barred when we're live. Anything goes. There have been a few that afterwards we make them private.
Yep.
But why it's being filmed, there's no holds barred. Anything goes. Afterwards, sometimes we make those private. So anybody that's hanging out with me on Live It right now, you can always go to my profile in my bio. My link tree's there. That's a link to all of my social medias. And for those of you that are in Live It, before I forget, we are going for the potential event. I was in first place in phase 1, which was last week. This week I'm a little behind. I'm in 6th place, so any love that can be given, if you can, is greatly appreciated. If not, just hang out and drop some snacks and
Want
watch.
to say hello to Sergio? He just popped in from Brownsville, Texas.
Hey, Sergio, how are you doing? Sergio has been coming to my Mandalorian chats that I do. So that's the other thing too. Along with the Bacta Tank, the SEPTIC Tank, I have been doing live stream reaction reviews of The Mandalorian, which comes out at 3 a.m. Eastern Time, Friday, or 12 p.m. I guess it'll be 12 a.m. again, Pacific Time. And then we, that usually goes for about 45 minutes or an hour. And then we do a little chat after that.
Seconded.
And here's Patrick saying, since the subject is he's gonna say, stop caring about the politics of actors and TV personalities or whatever they are. They were hired to act and to play a role, not to be your political inspiration. And he wants you, if you don't like it, to come at him in his DMs. Because that's pretty much what it comes to, and that's the thing. It gets down to we talked about earlier with cancel culture, and if you don't do what everyone else wants you to do, that doesn't mean you're against it. It just means that, you have a mind of your own and you don't have to follow the herd or the mob. And then when the mob tells you you have to do it, otherwise they're going to cancel you, there ain't no way in hell I'm doing it. So go ahead and cancel me.
All has to do with opinion.
Yes. Well, it's not even opinion, like the Gina Carano thing.
Stop talking about my wife.
She didn't put something in her bio, and they told her you have to put it in your bio, and she said I'm not going to do it. And they said, well, if you don't do it, we're going to cancel you. So she did it, and she did something as a joke to just say screw you to the cancel culture, whatever they are, people. And then they got offended that she didn't do exactly what they said, and she joked about it, and whatever. So,
you can also get my chips I got you for. But yes, probably.
No.
Get the dog one.
He's naughty.
but all right. So is that going to do it for tonight?
It will. Let's meet up here next week and see what all other new Star Wars stories are we yet to be told.
Patrick, I've been canceled once. I'm going for my second one to catch up with these boys. I got canceled once. I'm fine. I want number 2, maybe number 3, number 4, because I'm not
I've
gonna
been canceled many more times than
I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit for somebody. I'm gonna be honest with them, and you know what? You want to cancel me? Go ahead.
Well, that's the thing.
I've
It's
been
like
canceled by many more friends that I held as friends, and they shut me out because they didn't take a minute to learn why they wanted to shut me out. But
Yep.
I let them go. And I'm grateful for my friends that I have here now. And there's many more. And I'm happy for that.
And I gotta say thank you to Patrick for his last comment there. He says,
Yep.
I'd rather be in a room with these 3 guys being honest every Saturday night as the only viewer than to hear everyone agree with each other all of the time.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I'm going to call you out on your bullshit no matter who you are, just like I expect someone to do for me. And, if we're friends and I'm being a bitch, tell me I'm being a bitch. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. I mean, that's kind of like what friends are supposed to be and what friends are supposed to do. You can't really. I mean, how are you supposed to be friends with someone if you can't tell them the truth or can't be honest with them?
This is the only way I can say it. And we've been told and taught this for nearly a year.
I don't think she will, but if she does, maybe.
No, this is what we've been taught and told for nearly a year. This is the way.
This is the way. Oh, hang on. Now, see, this is right when we're getting ready to say goodbye. This is how it always happens. Well, then Patrick says this. Difference of opinion with each other. That's awesome. Okay. Then Sergio comes in. Bam. Bo-Katan has no legitimate claim to the title of Mandalore or the Darksaber because it was not won in combat and not Clan Vizsla, so it was not deeded to her. Plus, she lost it either directly or I'm going to guess he was going to say indirectly.
No. Sergio, it ends this way. This is the way.
Yeah, I mean,
this is the way.
I think she has a claim to it. Sergio, I have things I need to do tonight, and I literally, my dinner has been, Danielle made dinner, and she was waiting for me to get done painting for us to eat, and she went ahead and ate, and mine's sitting there on the counter. I still haven't eaten it yet, so that's kind of where we stand right now. It's 12:30 a.m. And my dinner's been sitting there since 8 o'clock. Because I got finished painting and hopped right on here and got everything ready.
When I was in Tennessee, you guys were like an hour behind me, and like
I was an hour behind you. They were the same time zone as you when you were gone.
yeah, I didn't like it because like it was so much I was falling asleep watching.
That's all right, Mr. Sergio. Sir, you can always pop in and ask questions. We'll stay on and answer them for you or communicate with you.
Yeah. I will. We're gonna keep it short. But we will bring this back up on Monday night. If you're gonna be around Monday night for the Bacta tank, I'm not sure what your schedule is. But the Bacta tank will be Monday at 9:30. Eastern Standard Time. So you're Central Time. So you're right. Texas is Central Time. So you're an hour behind us.
8:30.
It'll go on 8:30. So about 9:30, 10 o'clock your time is when we'll start getting into discussion.
Then let us gather here next Saturday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, this is a conversation that this is one of those. This might be a long, ongoing, never settled conversation and discussion. And well, let me, after we talk about it, I go pull out one of my books and I see something, or I learn something, or someone picks up a video and says, "Hey, you guys, this is what I caught in the video," and then we go talk about it the following week or whatever. So that's all I have to say about that is this is the way. With that, I said good day. May the force be with you. Always.
May the force be with all of you.
Always. This is the way.